Okay, share the screen. Yes, this one. Can you see it? The DoorHacks, the web page.
Yeah.
You can see it, right? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay, then I think we could start right now. Okay, here we go. So hi guys, this is Chris from DoorHacks, and nice to see you guys again. And today we are very happy to have 0x Alpha, who are the co-founder and CEO of Deri Protocol. He will be sharing the workshop, the DeFi way to trade derivatives with us today. And before he starts, please allow me to briefly introduce the background of this workshop. Right now, DoorHacks and the Polygon are co-hosting the Polygon-Grants hackathon, which is the very first global Polygon-centric hackathon, and also the very first Polygon quadratic funding grant, where we will all use Matic token as the voting and donation currency. We're really looking forward to all the amazing new projects building on the Polygon network. So without further ado, please welcome 0x Alpha to start his workshop. And remember, guys, if you have any questions during the session, please feel free to ask in our YouTube and Bilibili chat room. And thanks for joining us today, guys. And feel free to start when you are ready, Alpha.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Chris, and hello, everyone. Actually, this is the third time. I think this is the third time I'm here for DoorHacks, and but the previous two, the first two times were both about just describing, introducing Deri Protocol, but today is kind of a special because we're one of the sponsors of the this Polygon hackathon. And actually, as a sponsor, we have this bounty program. And what we brought here is in my opinion, is a very interesting, especially interesting one. Is to build a game system based on our on the trading of Deri Protocol, which I will elaborate later. So everybody can see my screen, right? So this the hacker link webpage. Can you?
Yep, very clear.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so as you can see, the title, the bounty program is about to build a game system based on trading of dairy futures and options. And but before I dive into the specifics of this bounty program, I think I still need to first explain about Deri Protocol itself. So I guess today's workshop is going to be, there will be three parts. So first part, I'm going to just introduce Deri Protocol in general. So what it is and how it works and so on and on. And then in the second part, I will walk you through some concrete examples. So how to trade, how to make trades, how to trade futures and options, and how to do that. And also for the concrete examples that I'm going to show you what's really happening under hood, the code part. So I'm going to show you the code APIs. Also, I'm going to show you some real code examples, which is on our the demo repo of our GitHub. I'm going to show you some real code so that you understand. Because this workshop is for the programmers to program on top of Deri Protocol. So I will need to show you some concrete examples for that too. And after that, then I'm gonna explain which is today's the major topic that I'm gonna explain the bounty program. Okay. So let me dive into the first part now. For that, let me go to the web page, the front page of our website. So here you can see this is our slogan, the DeFi way to trade derivatives, right? Actually, here you can see there's a formula. Deri Protocol equals to, so what is Deri Protocol? Deri Protocol equals to perpetual futures plus everlasting options times decentralized, right? So it basically tells you that we currently offer two kinds of financial derivatives. One is the perpetual futures, the other is everlasting options. That is for you to trade, but we offer this in a decentralized way, which is the DeFi way, right? So that is why our slogan is the DeFi way to trade derivatives. Okay, so before I also like to introduce to people what Deri Protocol is. I used to like to refer to the simple saying that Deri Protocol is a Uniswap style BitMEX. The reason I say BitMEX is because it offers derivatives, right? Like perpetual futures, just like BitMEX does. But we offer this in a way that's very similar to how Uniswap accommodates spot trading, except we are accommodating derivative trading, right? The way we do that is basically by we do this in under the AMM paradigm, which is by liquidity pool playing the role of the counterparty. So what does the counterparty means? Counterparty is like, so whenever you want to trade something, be it a spot trading or it's a derivative trading, whenever you want to trade something, you need somebody to take the opposite side of your trading, right? So for example, if this is a spot trading, so you want to exchange A to B, then that means you give somebody A and he will give you B, right? Exchange token A with token B. So that is actually what Uniswap does for spot trading. It holds the two reserves, one for token A and the other for token B. And when you give the liquidity pool some token A, you will get some token B from the liquidity pool, right? And vice versa. If you give the liquidity pool token B, you will get token A back. So that's what Uniswap, the liquidity pool of Uniswap does for your spot trading. That role the liquidity pool is playing is called counterparty. And it's the same deal here. It's the exact same thing for Deri Protocol. So Deri Protocol also is based on liquidity pool. But this liquidity pool is for derivative trading, say for perpetual futures. Let's say you want to go long Bitcoin futures, right? You want to take some long positions. Then the liquidity pool will be your counterpart, meaning it will take the short position. And if you want to go short, then the liquidity pool will go long. So that's basically how it works, right? So I guess that's it for the basic concept. And I think if this sounds a little bit theoretical or like difficult to understand, I think it will turn crystal clear when I just walk you through some concrete examples. Okay. So on the front page, just click the futures. Just now I went to because I went to the testnet, so I need to switch the network back to the mainnet, the multi mainnet. Okay, so here we land on our the trading panel of the perpetual futures. As you can see here, we are on this panel for Bitcoin perpetual futures. And I think my laptop is a little too small, so I need to zoom in a little bit, zoom out a little bit. Okay, you can see the whole page, right? Can you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. Okay, then I'm going to proceed. Okay, as you can see here, we have several. Actually, right now we in the main zone we offer two perpetual futures. One's Bitcoin, the other is Ethereum. Okay, but we also have inner zone. In the inner zone, we are trying out a lot of new stuffs, all the trendy things. Like this is the AXS, the XC Infinity, and also we have Alice, Sand. As you can probably tell, these are all about game, the game tokens, right? Because the games are super hot nowadays, and this is quick for the quick swap. And this Ghost, this is the A gold, the adventure gold for that loot, the loot project. And also you have the same trading symbols, but you can use Deri as a margin token to trade it. So this is what we have for the InnoZone. Okay, but here I'm gonna show you how to trade perpetual futures of a Bitcoin on Deri Protocol. Okay, so actually it's quite simple. If you first land here, you will see this button is not here the enter button. You instead you will see approve, because you need to first approve, and so that you can deposit some margin. But since I already deposited some margins, as you can see, this 23.26. That means I have $23.26 here, and that's my because this is a testing account, so it has a pretty small balance here. So let's say I want to go long Bitcoin. Right? So I'm gonna go long one contract, but you can tell here that one contract is actually 0.0001 Bitcoin, right? So that's like 1 over 10,000 of Bitcoin, right? And we made this the contract unit really small so that you can the entry level is low, but of course you can trade more. So this would mean this would mean like 0.001 Bitcoin. Okay, then if I click trade, you will have this confirm panel where you can see, okay, this is the number of contracts that you're trading, and after the execution, your position is going to be 10, and your direction is long, meaning I'm buying. Okay, and this is the estimated trade price, and after I trade this, I will be of a leverage of 2. And that's the transaction fee that I will be paying. Okay, I click OK. Then after click OK, I confirm on the MetaMask. Then it's confirming. Okay, it's confirmed. After it's confirmed, it will be displayed here. But the page is a little bit slow today, I think. After it's traded, you can see it's going to be shown this trade history here. But I think web page is loading a bit slow today. All right, you can see it's here. My position is 10, right? And this is my entry price. I have a long position. And so for this position, I got this much US this much dollar got held as a margin, and this is my accrued funding fee, and so on and on. So yeah, so that I just did some trading on this. I just took a long position of Bitcoin, okay, and if I would just want to close this position, I can just click. If I want to close the whole position, I just click this cross here. Or if you want to partially close your position, you don't want to close them all, you just you just take some trade on the opposite direction. That's it, right? So if I trade like take 5 short positions, I trade, then that would mean, as you can see, the number of contracts -5, then the position of execution is 5. That means I partially close the position. I'm gonna click OK and confirm this on the MetaMask. It's still confirming. It's a little bit slow. Actually, let me speed it up with some higher gas price. Last time is faster. This time is taking a little bit of time to confirm. Okay, anyway, so this will So once this is confirmed, okay, it's confirmed. It is confirmed. And actually, it is confirmed. I think it's because my network is very slow today because I'm not in the office. Actually, yeah, I refreshed the web page. Actually, you can see this position is 5 now. Okay, so but just now I showed you two basic operations. One is to take a long position. The other is to take a short position. So this is for the Bitcoin. And here you can, if you want to trade, say, trade something else, say for the X Infinity or Alice or Sand, quick swap, whatever, you can do the same thing here, right? So so I'm not going to show it again because it's just basically the same deal. Just to save some time, I'm not going to show it again. And actually, we explained that Deri Protocol has two types of financial derivatives, right? One is perpetual futures, the other is everlasting options. The everlasting options on Polygon, we are going to roll it out hopefully next week. So that's the targeting time. Right now, so as you can see, right now it's not here yet. But if you do want to look at it now, you can go to our testnet site, which is testnet.deri.finance. If you go testnet.deri.finance and go to the option part, then you can see it here. But I need to switch the network to Mumbai. I need to switch the network to Mumbai. And okay, network switched. Mumbai. All right. So this is the option. As you can see, we have. This is the everlasting option. So I'm not gonna go over the concept of everlasting option here today because that's gonna take another like 1 hour. We don't have enough time here. If you're interested, you can go to. We have a lot of documentations here. Our white paper or some other. We recently have some other video tutorials for this. But all that you need to know here right now is this is a everlasting option. Is a special type of options without expirations. Okay, as you can see here, these are the options. These are the letter, the affix C meaning is a call, and affix P meaning is a put. Okay, so this is a call option of Bitcoin with a strike at 60 grams, 60K. Okay, so this is call of 50 grand. So this is a put of 50 grand and this is a put of 40 grand. And here's these are the options for Ethereum. It's a call of 4,000. It's a put of 3,000. Okay, so those are the options. But the trading actions is actually the same too. If you want to, like, say you want to long this 6 grand, this call option of Bitcoin with a strike at 60 grand, you put your you just enter the notional value. Say for 1 Bitcoin, you just put 1 here, and you do the same thing, right? And this is actually the current market price of this 60 grand. As you can see, it's pretty small, right? Because right now Bitcoin is at 47,000 something, which is far away from this 60,000. This is what we call far out of money option. Then is current market price is very small, right? But if you choose, say, 50 grand, the strike 50 grand, okay, that market price is much bigger. It's 100 something, but still out of money, right? But let me take an example in the money. Okay, so this 5,000 put, that's a in the money put. If you choose that one, its market price, okay, it's 2,600 something, right? So that price is much higher. So because this is right now in the money. Okay. so that's some basic concepts of the Deri everlasting options. I'm not gonna but this is testnet. You're always welcome to try out our product on our testnet. Okay, the testnet.deri.finance. So and this one is on the Mumbai network. You can try it out here. But the mainnet version is going to be online next week. So please stay tuned for that. And I'm not going to go over the trading actions here because it's basically exact same deal, right? As you can tell from this our interface. Long short, same thing, and you put a quantity here, you then click trade, you confirm. So same deal. I'm not going to do that again. So okay, so that is how to do trade through our website. But today's topic is about programming on top of our the protocol, right? All right, on top of this. To do that, you got to know what's really happening under hood, meaning what is going on the code level, right? So this is what I'm going to show you right now. So to understand that, you actually can go to one place you can see. Okay, let me first take you to the Polygon scan where you can see the smart contract code. Okay, how to find that out? You can go to the pools page. So these are all our trading pools, right? So the futures so where I just the place where I trade futures is the perpetual futures is right, this pool. Okay, this is the pool. Okay, if I click this address, it will lead me to the Polygon scan web page of this smart contract, right? If you then go to the contract, actually here here's the verified code. Okay, if you're interested, you can go through the whole code, all the smart contracts, right? And if you're to read some state of the smart contract, you can use this read contract. But I'm gonna, what I want to really want to show you here is the write contract. If you go to, okay, this one, trade. This is actually what really happens under the hood, right? Just now you see I did a long I did a long trade of Bitcoin futures, right? And then I did a short trade. And what's really happening here is I was really calling this trade function, right? So it has 5 parameters. I just so it's just the web page filled out all the parameters for me, and it's really calling this trade function. So that is what's happening under hood. Okay, so but actually this is for the main zone, right? This is for the main zone. I just show so how do I go to this is the main zone, right? But just now I also show you the inner zone. Inner zone is actually another pool. It's this pool right here. So this is you can see the future inner. That means no, sorry, this one. Future inner. So this is the inner zone, right? With these symbols, the AXS, Alice, so on, so on and on. Okay, so if you click this one, it will take you to the smart contract of the inner zone. Okay, so click the contract. You can also see you can take a look at the actual smart contract code, the solid code here in the code tab. And but also you can go to the write contract. You can see if you scroll down. Where is it? I'm looking for the trade. Okay, trade. As you can see, okay. Actually, as you can see here, the trade function is a little bit different. It has less parameters. So that is because okay. So the inner zone is a little bit different from the main zone. The The inner zone, the smart contract, the liquidity pool is called the perpetual pool light, and the main zone, the liquid pool, is called a perpetual pool. Okay, so right here you just need to fill in the symbol ID and the trade volume, and here you can see there's a price parameter. That is because if you are using some of the inner zone trading symbols are using off-chain trading, off-chain oracle. If it's using off-chain oracle, you need to manually take the signed price, the price with the oracle signature from the oracle website, and then fill it up here. So that's how you do trade for this inner zone. Okay. Okay, so this is to help you understand what's going on under the hood when you do trade through our web page interface through here. This is to help. Okay, I will need to switch the network back to the main net, because just now I was on Mumbai network, right? So this just now I did some trades here, right? So this is basically to help you understand what's really going on under the hood. But actually, if you want to further understand how to code in this, you can go to our GitHub, which is let me show you how to go. Our GitHub is actually let me start from the very let me not just jump from here. Let me just start from here. Still start from our website. As you can see, there's docs, right? And then if you move your mouse here, you can see, okay, GitHub. You click that, you click the GitHub, you go to our GitHub page. And on the front page of our GitHub account, you can see, okay, you can see white paper, and this is our smart contract solid code. And this is actually today's bounty program, which I will go over a little bit later, okay? But what I want to show you right now is this one, the demo. If you click into the demo, you can see, okay, there are several folders. This is for Deri 1, which you don't want to look into now. Okay, this is for Deri 2. You click, okay, if you click into this, you can see, okay, there's a Python code for demonstration. But actually, if you are to build this game system, most likely you will be using JS, the JavaScript. You will most likely you will be programming in JavaScript. But so then you will be using the library of Web3 JS. But here, because we are doing this, this demo code is for people to do programmatic trading in Python language. So that's why we showed it here in Python. But it's actually quite similar. The two library, the Web3 JS library and the Web3 Py library, they are just like the mirror of each other in different languages. So the grammar, they look very similar. So if you can understand this, you can understand that the Web3 JS too. So here actually we show how all the basic actions should be called from the code, right? So that is, if you are an LP to add liquidity or to remove liquidity, so these are the functions: add liquidity, remove liquidity. So this is how you interact with smart contract through from Python language, and from JS is very quite similar. And this is how add margin, remove margin, and this is to do trade. Okay, so this trade is the most important one. The one I just now show you two trades, right? One long, one short. And if you call this function here, it will do the same thing. Okay, And this is the liquidate. Liquidate is when, because we are trading derivatives here, right? It has leverage. It's a margin trading. So if you are holding some futures position and things are going against you, and then you are under the maintenance margin, then your position will be liquidated. But the liquidity pool itself can never liquidate your position. So this liquidation job is kind of outsourced to outsiders. That means everybody can liquidate you if your position is underwater, and everybody can liquidate you by call. Anybody can liquidate you by just call this liquidate function. Okay, so that's also some basic interaction with the liquidity pool. Okay, which you might use in your in the bounty project. Okay, so I guess that explains what Deri Protocol is and how it works. Then, especially how it works under hood in the code level. Okay. Then let's get to the main topic of today, which is the bounty program. The bounty program, which is to build a game system based on the trading of dairy futures, right? The trading of dairy futures and options is what I showed you just now, right? Just now I did 2 trades of the futures, and I also show you the interface of doing trades for the options. But the actions are actually quite similar, and so this bounty program is to develop a game system with its front end, meaning the basic part, the major thing that you're going to do is the front end. You will need to come up with the front end that is on top of our trading smart contracts. So you take our smart contracts, the trading pool, as the back end of your game system, but you build a front end on top of that. I'm not sure if that explained this clear. So okay, so example. All right. So this front end could be a battle scenario. Well, it doesn't have to be, okay? This is just for example's sake. It doesn't have to be, but I just take the battles, some battling game as an example. So this front end could be you build a battle scenario where, let's say, there are 2 sides in the battle. They're attacking each other and defending themselves with their some attack actions. And so right now, I just show you what I did, my interactions with our smart contracts. But I did this in the financial context, right? So every actions that I did has a financial meaning, but that is up to me explaining what I did as a financial action, right? So I take that action. I bought a long position of Bitcoin. I explain that action in a financial context. So that is up to my interpretation, right? But you can actually interpret that in whatever way you want. It doesn't have to be the financial context, right? And but here we are especially interested in the gaming interpretation. Okay, so here is some example that we put here. We made example here, still using this battle scenario. We just need to build this mapping relationship, so from the financial scenario, financial context, to a battle game scenario, right? So, for example, I just mentioned there are traders. For example, I was a trader. Just now when I did the trades, right? I was a trader. So there are traders in this financial scenario. You can map that into the roles or the characters of the game, right? So there will be good people, good guy, bad guy in that game, right? Which is a mapping of the traders of the financial system. And then just now I showed you the trading actions, right? For example, I just longed Bitcoin futures, and then I did a short of Bitcoin futures, and also I showed you the options scenario where you can long or short the options of the Ethereum, right? That could be mapped into some actions in the game. And of course, there are other actions in our system too. For example, this liquidate. That liquidate action can be mapped into some actions in the game too. It could be because the liquidation is really about taking some of the position out of the game, right? So this is like if there's a battling game, so a liquidation would be like KO somebody out of the game. Sort of like that. So yeah, you can just use your imagination. And there are balances in my margin account, right? And in the financial context, is interpreted as balance. How much money you have in your account. That's what balance means. But in the gaming scenario, you can interpret that as, say, blood. How much blood your row has, or it doesn't have to be blood, but whatever value measuring the row's vitality, right? But usually I think this is called blood, but it could be something else. And in the financial context, if I deposit margin, I'm increasing the balance of my margin account, right? But I can also take out margin, meaning I'm decreasing the balance of my margin account. And if you map that action into the gaming scenario, that would mean like add blood, right? So, well, this is not like in the reality, you cannot really add blood to yourself, but in the gaming scenario, in a lot of games, and you can actually add blood to the characters or to the row, right? And okay, so forced liquidation. So just now I showed you the function to how to liquidate some position. That is by calling the liquidate function, right? Which I just showed you, and that can be like mapped into like kill some character from the game, or whatever way, wipe out somebody or kicking somebody off from the game. So that sort of mapping, right? And for any game system would need some random factor, right? Like some randomly some of the for example, some of the NPC show up somewhere, or your score, you gain some score due to some random bonus or something, things like that. So anyway, you need some random factor in your game, right? Usually you need some random factor in the game, and there's a very natural random factor in the financial context, which is the market fluctuation, right? The price fluctuation of Bitcoin, the price goes up and down of Ethereum, and all the other trading symbols that I just showed you, the Xfinity, Mobox, Sand, Addis, whatever. So all of those prices, that's sort of random. Well, if you don't really look into what's happening with those projects, so those prices are kind of external random information, random factor to this financial system, right? So they could be the random, the stochastic, the random factor that's driving the game. Just like every game would need this. So actually this is not whatever I just described here. The mapping from the traders, the roles of the game, the trading actions to from forced liquidation to kill. All these mappings are just to make examples. You don't have to stick with this. All right, you can just come up with your own mapping logic, mapping whatever that is that whatever that takes place here to whatever actions or roles in your game, as long as it makes sense, as long as it follows the same logic, so that this can be mapped, right? So the ultimately the thing is, you only build a front end which you interpret what's happening in Deri's trading pool in your own way, and that is interpreted in your gaming context. And as long as it makes sense, it's good, right? And of course, we want this to be interesting, right? It's not. Of course, the trading system is can attract people for financial purpose, right? They want to make money, they want to make bets, or they want to hedge their risk. They come to the interface that I just showed you, the Deri trading interface for financial purpose. But what do we want here in the game? The gaming scenario is we want this to be interesting, so that people come to here. They're not here try to well, they could make money here, but the primary purpose they come here is not to make money, but they come here to have fun, to enjoy the game, things like that, right? And of course, this must be Web3 based, because every action, just now I showed you, every trade that we did, we need to confirm on that MetaMask, right? That means it is Web3 based. We need to confirm every action that we do here. So for that game, it's same thing, same deal. Every action the players take is gonna confirm through that MetaMask. So I think I've probably explained it all, what we trying to do here for this bounty program. And how we're gonna proceed? Any questions? Hi, Chris.
Hi. Yeah. So let me check the YouTube and the chat room to see if there are any questions coming. Yeah, actually there are. So the first question will be, will the team offer a white and dark version on the trading panel?
Offer what? Sorry, what version? Because sorry, because I cannot see because I'm not at the YouTube page.
Yeah.
What version? Can you just maybe you can just copy that and
Sure.
into this chat room here.
Here. This is the
first one. Offer a white dark version.
I think it's just like light and dark version, just like iPhone.
Okay. So yeah. I guess this question is not really about a bounty program here. It's about the UI of our website, right? Yeah, that's a good question. Actually, that's a good suggestion. I'm gonna talk to the UI team to see whether. Yeah, I know a lot of websites do offer two versions of the, like one is white, lighter, the other is dark. Right now, we only offer dark, right? Yeah, so that's a very good suggestion. I will forward that to the UI team.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and for specifically for the bounty program, I think maybe what about the amounts for bounty price?
Oh, we actually have we put it here. It's we'll start with 3,000.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually, that's already locked in the smart contract, in the smart contract on this Polygon chain. If you go to the Hacker link, follow this hash, this transaction hash, you will see the So this amount has already been deposited.
Okay, sounds great. Yeah, I don't see more questions coming up about the bounty program, but I think there's another questions about the UI UX design part. Do you want to check it?
Yeah, please. Can you forward it?
Yeah.
Any intents to show live trading book on the trading panel so people get more feeling of a trading exchange? Currently, it's more static and the traders might miss this. Well, the thing is, by a live trading book, I assume he or she is talking about like the order book, like the like you will have like how many orders hanging on what price level, right? So that sort of thing. But that is really for the order book based trading paradigm, which is not something that we have here for AMM. Deri Protocol is an AMM based trading paradigm. That being said, you usually what people want from the so-called live trading book is to understand what kind of a slippage you would have you will take a trade, right? So let's say you place an order of 1 Bitcoin, or you place an order of 10 Bitcoin, or you place an order of like 100 Bitcoins. You would have very different slippage, meaning you would have very different trading prices. But actually, we already have that information here. Even though we don't have, even though it's not a order book based. It's an AMM based trading. But if you go to our the trading panel, if you input whatever trading volume you want to trade in that input box there, you will see an estimated trade price, which would be your trade price. And that's what, because you don't really care about the trading book. What do you really want from that trading book is to figure out what your slippage would be, or what your trade price would be, and you get that information from our panel. So I think you already have what you need.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds great. And yeah, I don't see much questions coming up. I'm
a little disappointing that people are people not really interested. I mean, this Banty, to me, this Banty program is very interesting, right? It's built a game system on top of the Deri trading. Well, I'm glad people are interested in the Deri protocol itself, but meanwhile, I would like people to also be interested in this Banty program too. I think it's a very interesting one.
Yeah, absolutely, it's like a very fresh experience for both of the designer and the user, right? For this bounty program, if it got to succeed.
I think so.
Yeah. Then I think that'll be it for today. But and first of all, thank you for this amazing workshop to bring us the basic overview of the Deri protocol, and also this very interesting bounty program. And for those developers who has interest in this bounty program, definitely go check out there on HackerLink. And also this bounty program has a very good price for people who can handle it, right? And in the future, we have a series of workshops following day. And tomorrow we don't want to have any workshop, but on Sunday, there'll be a huge one, which is
actually I would be in that one too.
Yeah, I saw that. So it's organized by with four companies, which is Deri Protocol, and also NFT, GameFi, and also some infrastructure data blockchain companies. In total, there will be 4 companies, and also there will be a special guest which came from the Nova Club. So guys, the whole topic will be about the network impact of Polygon ecosystem. So guys, if you have interest on that, definitely come and join us on Sunday. And if you haven't followed
us, I will see you again.
Yeah, and you could see Alpha again on that on Wednesday night. So guys, if you haven't followed us on YouTube and Bilibili chat room, definitely go do that so you won't miss out any of the events like today's or on Sundays. So I really appreciate everyone who come and join us today, and specifically really appreciate efforts by Alpha, who presents such a wonderful workshop for us. And I hope you're good luck on whatever the bounty or building a new project on the Polygon. And yeah, have a good one. And thanks for joining us again, Alpha. Have a good day.
Thank you. All right. Yeah. Bye. Bye, guys.
See you Sunday.
Yeah. See you on Sunday.